Hey everyone, today we're diving into a crucial topic that often gets misunderstood. Prophet Abraham's sacrifice. Now, you might think you know the story, but stick around because we're going to unravel some misconceptions. All right, let's start with Abraham's test of faith. In the Quran, Surah As-Safat 37, 100-107 describes how Abraham saw a dream where he was commanded to sacrifice his son. But here's the twist. God never actually intended for Abraham to go through with it. He intervened and replaced the son with a ram. This wasn't about bloodshed. It was a test of submission to God's will. Now let's move on to a key point. There's no universal command to sacrifice animals annually in the Quran. God's message to Abraham was specific to him and not meant as a perpetual ritual for all believers. The lesson here is about obedience and intention, not the act of slaughter itself. Consider this, other prophets like Moses and Jesus didn't perform sacrifices or go for Hajj. If animal sacrifice was a divine obligation, wouldn't all prophets have observed it? This clearly shows that this practice was not meant to be binding across all times and communities. Over time, the focus has shifted from the spiritual message to the ritual itself. People often follow these traditions blindly without understanding the original context. The Quran in Surah Al-Hajj 22:37 states, "It is neither their meat nor their blood that reaches God, but your righteousness." This verse underscores that God values devotion and righteousness over physical acts, so it's time we reevaluate our practices. The real message of Abraham's trial was about personal faith, trust, and surrender to God's will. Modern Muslims need to reflect on whether they're truly following God's message or just adhering to cultural habits. In conclusion, Prophet Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son was a deeply personal test. It wasn't meant to be ritualized across generations. True Islam is about understanding, sincerity, and obedience to God, not unthinking ritualism. That's all for today. If you found this enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue to think critically and deepen our understanding of faith. Until next time, peace.